Okay. This is going to be my video on downloading Minecraft mods and how to simply do it. Um, when we download these mods, I'm planning on using Fabric, and I'm going to be doing them manually. So I'm not going to be using Modrinth or CurseForge, nothing like that. I'm going to be manually installing the mods and showing exactly what is needed or what to look out for, possible troubleshooting, and all that. So first thing, when you get to Minecraft and you want to install mods, you might see I have a bunch of these things on my screen talking about the fabric loader. Um, this is my old modded stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. Um, if you do delete that, it's not an issue. All that is an installation or a um, description that Minecraft uses to know what mods to use. Also what version to use and whatnot. So don't worry about that. We'll set it up in just a second. So the first thing that I always look at is the Minecraft folder itself. So in every installation you see on here, the folders, there's only one set of folders. Like if I click on this, these are the same thing. There's nothing different. The only difference that could come up is what's being used. So if I have mods for 26.1.2 in this folder for mods, then they'll be used. I could have mods from 1.21 instead, but as long as they're not trying to be used, it'll still be fine if the mods are inside of here. They just won't work. So anything that you see in here will be shared across all the installations you have. It's just that the installation knows which mods to use and which ones it's looking for. Um, so these are what you'll typically see on Minecraft. If you've done other installations, you might have more. But when I first downloaded Minecraft, like a couple months ago, again, or re-downloaded it, these are the two that popped up. You will not be using these. You'll be creating a new installation, but we're going to do it through an Iris installer. So the first thing you have to do before anything is, well, I would do this first. Go to your installations and go onto your mod folders and all that. And so these are all the folders for the entire game, right? And the only three that actually matter to us are the shader packs, the resource packs, and the mods. If you don't see these folders in your Minecraft files area, just go ahead and make them. They can be empty, that's fine. Name them exactly like this: resource packs, all lowercase, shader packs, all lowercase, mods, all lowercase, and just leave them there. That'll be important for later. And we can close that out. This is fine. We'll just close this out. The first thing you have to do is make sure that Java is installed. So I have a guide next to me just explaining it. So the first thing you want to type in Windows R, and then you want to do command.exe. So just command.exe, pull up terminal, and this is going to be through the regular command line. So don't, if it says PowerShell up here, just change it to command prompt. And on here, you want to type Java / or -- version. And if you see something like this, then you're fine. I would still re-download it, but if you see an error or say not found, that's fine. Normally, we don't have Java installed on our computers like this. Um, and if you want to play on Minecraft 26.1, you need to have at least Java 25 installed. So I have 25 installed, 25.02. It's good just to have the latest one installed. It's perfectly fine. If you don't have it installed, I will show you how to install it. Open up Google, and then we're going to type in Adoptium. Adoptium Home, and you are going to want to download, let's see, 25. You can check the all versions if you want to. Let's do this one, 25.0.3. Now, we want to download the JDK. That's fine. And then when we download it, we want to download the Windows installer version, so the MSI version. So just click this. Pops up here. You want to double click on that. It'll open up this. Next. Accept. Install for all users of the machine. Just go ahead and do that. And then, let's see. And you want to set Java home as, let me see. We just want to make sure this is enabled, so leave it like that. That should be fine. And then after that, click next, install. Okay. I have a little blackout. I had to click the prompt. And then finish. Okay. So we're going to close out that. And we're going to go back to Windows R, command.exe. Type in Java -- version. And it should come up with the version that you installed. So now we have that. That's the first step. The next step is to, I would download the Iris installer. I'm assuming that with mods you also want to do shaders. So go ahead and go to the Iris shaders. Go to the downloads. We're going to download for Windows. And then we're going to click on this. Run it. So this program right here, I want you to pull out on the side right here. Keep this. Close that. So this will be used for later. Remember how in Minecraft they had different installations. This is what will actually set your installation, and you can also provide which game version you want to use. The reason why we want to use this is because it goes in tandem with Fabric mods. So if you go ahead and click this, and then for this example, I want to do 1.21.11. Click this, and then install the Minecraft launcher. Correct. We're going to install. Done. Awesome. So don't worry about these files right here. These are going to be the important files area right here, so I'm going to leave them all right here. We're then going to go to the Minecraft launcher, and then we're going to open up Java Edition, and we're going to look at the installations. So now you see that we have a Fabric loader installation, and because I want to do 1.21.11, only mods that are supported and the shaders that support this version can be used here. Resource packs are the only ones that are a bit loosey-goosey with it. You can have a higher end resource pack and sometimes even a lower end resource pack and use it with a certain installation. Like maybe like a 26.1 can work with this. Even it's higher, so it'll actually still work sometimes. I just would be wary, and also just kind of like It's not guaranteed. So we're gonna look at the installations folder. Since you should have mods and then resource packs and shader packs, in the mods section, they're going to automatically put sodium fabric and iris fabric. These two are fundamental to your fabric mods and your shader packs to connect it all together. So these two will always be here. Um, these were put here by the iris installer itself. And if we didn't use iris installer, we would have had to grab both of these from CurseForge anyways. So definitely keep those two. And then in the resource packs area, there's nothing. In the shader pack area, there's nothing. So that's all good. That's all set. Um, Now we're honestly good to start getting mods. Um, the reason why I like this doing it this way with Fabric is because I've learned different ways over the years, and I felt like this was the easiest way by far. I mean, it all kind of just felt like it was all in one go. I mean, it's already ready to go from here on. The first mod that I always recommend grabbing, and by the way, all mods that I'm going to be grabbing are from CurseForge, so we're going to use those. I would grab the mod loader, I think it's called. Hold on. This is an old mod pack that I grabbed from. It's in here somewhere. I can just find it through here. Let me see. I know it's here. See how it already has iris shaders in mod included? Mod menu. Here we go. This is the first one I'd always include because in the Minecraft launcher, when you go into Minecraft, you are able to change your shaders and you're able to mess around with your resource packs, but your mods are not going to be able to be changed. You can't manipulate them in game. Mod menu actually gives a way to manipulate your mods, turn them off, turn them on, set settings and whatnot. So mod menu is always a guarantee, like you gotta have it almost every time. And since we're downloading manually, we're gonna go to files, and again, I'm grabbing from Fabric, so this specific mod is only for Fabric. Um, I want to grab from the game version of 1.21.11. The way mod menus is set up, they have for every edition, perfectly fine. So we're gonna grab this mod. In order to download it properly, and avoid all the sketchy clicks, just gonna click these three dots on the side, download the file, and it should pop up this menu. Touch nothing. Don't worry about it. It'll automatically download, as it said. It should pop up right here. And I want you to open up this folder, and we can pull this mod out. I'll put it on the bit lower just so you can see the mod. And then I'm going to pull Google back up. So that's how you download a mod. That's how you get it. You now have it, perfectly fine. For this example, I'm also going to look at other shader packs. So let me see if I can find. The most common one that I also use a lot is complementary. So complementary. Okay. Let's do the reimagined. This is like the lighter version. This is a little bit. This is like the nice water, but it's not like realistic water. So for this, we're just gonna go to Files. Same exact thing. Look at the game version. Make sure it's the right one. So you want to go for the latest one possible that supports your version. So this one, the first one. Typically, shaders are allowed through like multiple editions, as you can see. So for shaders, you really can just grab the latest one, as long as it has your edition. I have 1.21.11, so we're gonna go here, download file, touch nothing, just wait for it to download. 3, 2, 1, boom. Install that. Go to the file. Sorry. There we go. I'm going to put this right here. Our shader. And then let's say I want to grab one more mod. Let's go on CurseForge and see. What's another mod we could do? Hmm. Uh, hmm. Trying to find a good one that we can see very clearly. Actually, I know a good one. That's not going to be. I grab a lot of my mods from this mod pack right here, Satisfaction Guaranteed. So I'm just going to look in the relations and find it here. Let's see. Cozy Critters, we can try that one. Let's see, Fabric. Here we go. Fabric 1.21.11. Gonna download that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for right now. And let's see, maybe it's here. Physics mod. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show off. So NeoForge, we can't do that because we only use Fabric. If there's a need for a NeoForge tutorial, then I don't mind doing that. It'd probably be pretty cool. So I'll try that one day. Let's see, Forge, NeoForge, Fabric. Okay, 1.21.11. Download file. So we'll try these two mods and see how they work. So I'm going to take this, close that out. Where'd that go? I don't know why I did it like that. My bad. Cozy Critters. Okay. We have 3 mods and a shader. And last but not least, I also want to grab a resource pack because maybe you also got to show that off just so everything makes sense. Minecraft, let's see, resource packs. Let's try. Let's try fresh animations. This is a very popular one. They will look a little different when you download them. This is not my version. So resource packs are not going to use Fabric. You won't see the installation version or whatever. For that, you'll only see just the version. So just grab your version, 1.21.11, download that. Resource packs are the easiest one to download by far and use by far because they don't require any external use. It's just the file itself. That's all you need. Pull up that. Close that out. Okay, so we have, just to show everything off, we have the Iris installer first. We use that, and we set up our Minecraft world. And I'll also just pull that to the side right here as well. Pull that right here. Okay, go to installations. You have your Fabric loader. Awesome. Go to Open Installations folder. I'm going to move that like this. Put that right here. Okay, so we use this. We're done with that. We have our shader. We're going to go to shader packs. Drop our shader in there. You don't need to unzip it. No need for that. You leave it zipped. The game can use it that way perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. And then we have our mods. We're going to put our mods here. Physics mod, Cozy Critters, and I probably should have checked if they have any requirements. I'll double check that in just a second. And then we have resource packs. So we're going to put fresh animations in here. Fresh animations. Cool. Okay, before everything else, let me double check if the physics needed anything. Fresh animation shouldn't have any relations. Nope, no dependencies. Yeah, for any mods, you want to double check if there's any dependencies, because if it requires another main mod to use it, then you might need that. Let's see. I use the Cozy Critters mod. Let's see. No dependencies. Awesome. It has a lot of dependence though. It's pretty cool. Okay. And then the last one was the physics mod, I think, right? Let's see. It was here. Physics mod. No dependencies. Okay, cool. Awesome. So yeah, you always want to check for that just in case, you never know. So we now have, just to recap one more time, we have our mod folder. No dependencies. We have both the Iris Fabric installer and the Sodium Fabric installer, or these two files. And then we have our 3 mods. We have our resource pack. This should provide animations to animals and stuff like that, which we should be easily able to tell if it worked or not. And then the other one is the shader packs, which is going to be also very easy to tell if it worked. So with those put in place, press play. Understand, it'll give a little bit saying that we need to be careful with the mods. It's on risky files, whatever. Just press play. It's gonna set everything up for us. Install. Awesome. Let's see. So this will happen sometimes when you go for a mod. It might have this screen pop up. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. So when that happens, this is also a very good example just to show when this type of thing happens. You got to figure it out. Cozy Critters. Let's see. Sometimes the mod itself is slightly too advanced for, let's see. Typically, what I find to happen is the file that let's try one more time. Let me look at it. Remove mod iris. It's the right version. I think something else in this mod pack, or the mods that I've gotten, is causing these 3 to not work. Uh, hmm. So one thing you could try, this is what I'll try. I don't know where it went. Sometimes when we get the version, it might be a bit too advanced. So what I'll also try. So this is the one we did download. Let's try an earlier version. So let's try this one instead. So we're going to take that. We're going to put this over here. And then it said the physics mod was not working. So we downloaded this version, I think. So let's try an earlier version right here. Let's try this. And then mod menu had no problem. The only other one was Iris. So the one it had downloaded was this one. Maybe let's try just a little bit of an earlier one. This is my main method to try to fix things, to try to see if maybe some versions not working together, whatever. Just troubleshooting. Okay. These are the mods that we're going to have to replace. So I'm going to open this back up. I'm going to go into the mods folder. And I'm going to get rid of Cozy Critter, Physics Mod, and Iris Fabric. Replace them. Okay. Now let's try it. Oh, did we forget something? No. Oh, we did forget something. My bad. I thought it was already downloaded. Make sure to grab the Fabric API. Type in Fabric API, go here, Files, and then go to Fabric 1.2111, download this. I'm sorry. Yeah, we need to make sure we download this. Okay, so let me just undo what I did a second ago. Okay, get rid of that. Here's our mod folder. We're going to physics mod, delete that. And Cozy Critters, delete that. Fabric API, physics mod, Cozy Critters. So we have our Cozy Critters, physics mod, and our mod menu. And then we have Fabric API, Iris Fabric, Sodium Fabric. These three are important. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Now we should be able to just open this. Game crashed. Let's see. Let me just try restarting Minecraft launcher. Thing is, a video like this is showing you the reality of installing mods. It's annoying. It can get annoying. It happens. Things don't go right, whatever the case. Okay. So, one last thing that might be going wrong is I changed the fabric, or iris fabric. So, let me do this. We're going to retry. So leave all these. These mods are required, and all the resource pack and shaders is already there. So these things are already inside of Minecraft. It's fine. We are going to retry our iris installer. Game version 1.21.11. Enable fabric mod support. Minecraft launcher. Install. Okay. So, just to double check, we are going to go to our installations folder, go to the mods section, iris fabric, sodium fabric, retry. Awesome. Okay. So it might install as like a little windowed version. It's fine. Just change that to. Oh yeah, and this with sodium and iris, it changes this up a little bit. Your settings will look way different than before. So full screen, apply. Okay, so first things first, your screen's gonna look a little bit different. It's gonna have this right here. This should show. This is correct. You also have the mods, mod menu, which allows you to actually manipulate your mods. So you should see the physics mod, the iris client, mod menu itself, and cozy critters. So we have 1, 2, and 3 mods, so it's all working. Awesome. We're gonna open our mods folder just in case. Cool. Got all that. So just turn down the volume a little bit. So on here, you'll be able to manipulate your mods. So you see cozy critters. This mod just has a bunch of birds, moths, spiders that you can see in your world. That kind of gives it more of a lively look. I like it because it makes the world feel a lot more atmospheric. This is a pretty simple mod. It just kind of gives some options. So I like this the way it is. I leave it just the way it is. Mod menu. This is just other options for that, for how they display. Physics mod, this is pretty cool. There's like actually a pro version of this, so you don't get all the benefits, but you do get the benefits of like weather and wind and snow and all this stuff, all this cool stuff. Yeah, all these like liquid mods and snow mods are pro, but they're still pretty cool. So yeah. For blocks, I'm just gonna put that just so you can see it. They're gonna fracture, And in game you can manipulate these as well, so you can change things and see how it works and stuff like that. But anyways, we're done with that. Go to options and check the resource packs. See if this popped up. So sometimes when you download a resource pack, it'll show up on this left side for the available side. They won't actually be used though until you put them onto the right side where it's selected. So put them right here. Default should always be at the very bottom, and then fresh animations will, or other resource packs will come up here. If a resource pack is dependent upon another, let's say maybe fresh animations came out with the second one, but it requires this fresh animations pack to exist first, you want to put the second one on top, then the fresh animations, then the default. If you put this on top, then the second one has nothing to work off of. It doesn't know where it's getting its animations from. So you need to have the base one at the very bottom. So as long as we have that down, that should be working. It might give a little loading screen because it'll change everything. And then the last thing is the shaders. So in Sodium and Iris, it'll come here to this screen instead. This will give you like your options for how the computer handles all the visuals and whatnot. I just keep it like this at default. I don't really have an issue. They might give you like a high, medium, and low version, which I just go with. My PC can handle the high version, so I just go with that. And then down here, you're going to see shader packs. You should see the, if this is like the normal one, this is, oh well, it's enabled right now. But normally you'd see nothing here, but with this, you have the zip folder. Select that, and then we're going to come down here and apply it. Should give another loading screen, or not. When it's highlighted yellow, that means it's being used. So that's being selected. We now have our resource pack, our shader pack, and our mods all enabled. So now we can go into a game. Let's say, I'm just going to do test. What is today? 5/12. Oh wait, create new world. Test 5/12. 2026. We do a creative world just to show. Okay. Create a new world. And let's see if everything's working. Okay. And there we go. Everything's loading in. Looks pretty good. Okay. So we should have a bit more lively animals. Let's see. The sheep. It should look a bit more animated. Whoa. That's kind of creepy. Let's see. I guess the resource pack didn't work, but I will say this one is, I think, one of the beta ones, so you can try installing one of the major ones instead. There's the Cozy Critters mod, the birds and whatnot. Makes the world look a bit nicer. Got the nice clouds, and also they got the physics. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Awesome. And this is like a 2D mod, so like it's not actually a 3D animal, which kind of breaks your immersion when you're up close. When it's like far away, you really can't tell. So you can like change it to be more farther out if you wanted to. But yeah. Oh. Typically, you got like the ray tracing and whatnot, so the light rays coming down. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Typically, with the resource pack, it'll make the animals look a lot better, and I've used it before, and it does work. But I guess the version I installed just isn't the proper one. Maybe it's a... It did say beta, so it could be why. Let's see, there's any other mods? No, just the mod. Cozy Critter, Physics mod, and the mod menu. So, hope that you found this pretty helpful. I should have given you the entire experience of downloading, putting things in the right place, troubleshooting, all that. And then, most important of all, getting to experience it. So, hope that helped a lot. And I think that'll be it. Alright, see ya.